Hey there, friend. It's me, Esther Bartkiw. Today, I want to talk to you about making Saturn your friend. Welcome back to my channel. As I said, I am Esther Bartkiw. I'm a core belief, mindset, inner healing therapist. I'm an intuitive and energy reader. I'm a big student of astrology, and I follow circadian and quantum lifestyle. Now, today it is June 29th, 2024, and Saturn is stationing to turn retrograde until November. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is a perfect day to talk to you about Saturn, because what I've noticed when I'm working with clients or just in general, talking to people on social media and face to face, and if they know about astrology, they get kind of nervous when they hear that Saturn's in play or there's a Saturn influence that's happening, because Saturn has this reputation of tough love, of being challenging. Even some people will call Saturn quite evil. But you know what? I have a whole different perspective, and I want to share that perspective with you in hopes that you'll see something different in Saturn, and befriend Saturn and align with Saturn and use that energy to help you to manifest your desires and creations. All right. So Saturn. Okay. What is Saturn all about? Saturn is a tough love planet. Saturn is like that person who may come into your life and say, oh, that's really good that you did that, but I know you can do better. And then knocks it all down, knocks down, your block apartment that you just built out of blocks, and says, do it again. Okay. Saturn is not fast fashion, right? Saturn wants nothing to do with going to the mall and buying something for $9.99, wearing it once or twice, and throwing it out. Saturn wants you to choose an item of clothing that is good quality, high frequency fabrics, easy to wash, feels really nice on your skin, right? It's going to last a long time, a nice, good quality purchase. Saturn is about taking responsibility for your life. Saturn is about being mature in your outlook and attitude, being impeccable with your word. Saturn is about speaking truth and seeking truth, sticking to values and morals and ethics, being patient, and waiting for timing. And when Saturn asks you to do these things and you follow along, whatever you're building, whatever you're creating, will have longevity, will be solid, will be around for a long time, and you're really going to enjoy that. And think about it, when you're manifesting a relationship, you want a long-lasting relationship. When you are building a business, or right now in my case, I'm rebranding, restructuring my business, you want to do it on a solid foundation so it's got legs, right? If you are starting a whole new health and wellness routine, you don't want something that after 5 days you're going to stop doing. You want to build on a solid foundation so that you will stick with this health and wellness routine and just adjust along the way, right? So as Saturn is in play, as it's going to be now in retrograde until almost the end of the year, mid-November, to befriend Saturn, to get the most of what Saturn has to offer with you. Take a look at all the aspects and characteristics of Saturn and make sure you're in alignment with it. Okay? If you're a person who's impatient and you won't start an endeavor because it'll take a year to fulfill, you want it done tomorrow, learn to build patience, right? Nurture patience inside of you. Take responsibility for your life. Notice where you are blaming others for what's going on in your life and begin to change that. Okay? Are you engaging with people, practices, situations that are a little bit dodgy? And they're not lining up with what you may claim to be your values, your morals, and ethics. Clean it up. Okay? Timing, be okay with timing, that some things might be quick and you have to move on them, and some things might take a little bit more time. And if you get frustrated by it, then look at the core cause. This is what I help people do. What's the core cause? The core cause is not getting frustrated about time. It's about the belief that's attached to it. There's not enough time. I don't have enough time. I'm getting too old and running out of time. I want it now because I can't wait. Because if I wait, I'm going to be unhappy for the next year. You've got to find out what is that belief that's anchoring it and begin to turn it around. Look within yourself and see, am I okay? If somebody comes to me and says, you did a good job here, but here's how you can do it better. Do your feelings get hurt? Do you get all upset? Do you close off? Do you push them away? Do you stop listening to what they say? Or do you say, thank you for this feedback. Can you tell me more from your perspective? And then take that information, sit with it, research it, be intuitive about it, and make adjustments. Okay? So befriend Saturn by looking at, where am I with all the Saturn qualities? What am I giving Saturn to work with? Am I pushing? Am I resisting? Is there a push-pull? Or are Saturn and I in alignment? Because we both want to create something that's going to be great and long-lasting. Now, other ways that you can befriend and get into alignment with Saturn is just surrounding yourself by Saturn energy. And that might be changing your home screen on your phone or computer with a photo of Saturn, right? Or it might be buying a little talisman with Saturn on it. Or what I did is I went to YouTube and I searched for Saturn frequencies, and I found one, and I play it now in the background all day long. So I'm aligning with Saturn. And I'll tell you, the first time I did this, because I'm building right now, I'm restructuring, rebranding, repositioning my business. So I want to do it from a really good solid foundation. The first time I listened to the frequency, it was uncomfortable. It's very low. And it's a strange tone. It's not the type of frequency music that I'm accustomed to be listening to, and it was very uncomfortable. I had to stop it, walk away, and I came back, and then I just forced myself to sit there and allow whatever needed to be realigned to realign. And now I have it in the background. I don't even notice it now. It's just there. I'm paying homage to Saturn, and I'm in the midst of all of that energy. So that's something that you can do right this moment. So I hope this information is helpful to you. Don't be afraid of Saturn. Don't roll your eyes or go, oh no, Saturn is retrograde. Look at Saturn when it's in play as an opportunity to build better, to build strong, to build a strong foundation, to support you in your creations and manifests. And all you need to do is to turn within and do a scan of all those Saturn qualities, find out where you are, and where you may be out of alignment, do the inner work to get yourself into alignment. All right, everybody, have fun with Saturn.